of what's happening now at the scene, and you can hear it behind you. I don't know if you'll be able to see it right now, but you can hear it. The sheriff chopper has been circling this area for the last 15 minutes or so, hovering directly over Nancy Guthrie's home right behind me and the surrounding area. We were able to see a deputy kind of hanging out of the chopper with a helmet type mask over his face. Clearly, they appear to be searching for something. They've been circling this whole area around the desert and the other homes here. We don't know why, but it's caused quite the commotion as people, media out here doing news reports as we learn more what's coming in real time to our news stations as this investigation into Nancy Guthrie's disappearance unfolds. I want to start with what's going on at the scene here tonight. I want to pull up video. You can see Nancy, of course, everybody heartfelt out here in the neighborhood. You can feel that solemnness really setting in, a different feel as each day goes on, knowing the situation is becoming more and more dire. But I want to show you what we've been able to see at the scene here. They finished processing this as a crime scene, which means we've had better and more access to seeing the front of the house. One thing for sure is that the Ring doorbell camera appears to be missing from the front of the home. The sheriff addressed that in his press conference today. He said that they're investigating whether it was missing or potentially taken by a suspect or an abductor. The other thing that's of concern and question on the front porch is what appears to be dried blood droplets that are on that front tile there in front of the front door. Now, we don't know for sure whether that is blood. We don't have confirmation yet from the sheriff. It is only a possibility based on what we are seeing there, but concerning nonetheless. Of course, let's talk about the ransom notes. I know you've been talking about it in the newscast, but we know that one was at least sent to our sister station in Tucson, KOLD, demanding a certain kind of money and had specific details that only the abductor of Nancy Guthrie would know. The sheriff's department has taken these notes seriously. They have confirmed to CBS News that at least one of them from a local news station was sent to the FBI. They deemed this credible enough to send it then to Savannah Guthrie, the Today Show co-host and daughter of Nancy Guthrie. As of now, over 20 hours later, the sheriff's department and the FBI are still taking that ransom note very seriously. Nothing has been ruled out. So this is a very active investigation at this point, but it doesn't seem that we are any closer to knowing what's happening with Nancy Guthrie, where she is and how her well-being is. We knew one of those critical pieces of information is that she requires medication and could be fatal if she can't take that. So time is of the essence just on that front alone. But obviously what is going on here is exceptionally concerning with the more details that we seem to learn with each day. There's one other thing I want to show you guys. Nancy was supposed to go to church on Sunday morning. I want to pull up a full screen. I called the church this morning. I talked to them. They're, of course, very upset. They said, quote, "We are